Hey, this is Ross doing a review for these are LED under cabinet light strips. They are 4 watts of power, and as you can see, there's 6 different strips here, and these are the interconnectors, which you just there's like a little I don't know if you can see it too well, but there's like a see the little hole there where you slide the connector into right there in the middle, and you can connect all of them together. Also, these are all the accessories that it comes with. These are actually connectors that you can plug two together and make it like a longer strip, or you can connect them all together and make one giant long strip. And these things are about 12 inches long each, so obviously it would equal 6 feet of a lighting strip. And these are the metal connectors that you just screw in underneath the cabinet, and they clip right into that. They provide you with the screws, the remote control instructions. That's the power adapter there. Right here, this is the LED controller, so that would be plugged into this connector here into there, and then this goes into this this connector here, which plugs into the lights. It seems like a lot, but you can't really get it confused because the connectors are different sizes, and you can only plug this controller into that and that into that, so it's not too bad. This is the box that it comes in. It comes in nicely packaged, and everything you need for this setup is in the box. Well, obviously, but I mean, you don't need to go out and buy any other accessories. It's a warm white color, 3000K. It is not waterproof, so obviously it can't be used outside. And I think it's 300 lumen, and it's working voltage at 12 volts. So you do need that power adapter there. You can't just plug it into your wall socket or you'll blow it up. But anyway, that's all the stats right there. Anyway, I'm going to show you how it looks when running. Also, I wanted to point out too before I plug it in, these things they have great quality. It's got the aluminum underneath. It's got the little label on there giving you the color, brightness, and voltage and everything. And it's made really well. It's got the little plastic cover on the top, like a deflector, and so I just wanted to point that out before I powered them up. Okay, so I have everything connected to the power. As you can see, I connected that into the controller there, and the power supply into my extension cord. I'm just going to go ahead and hit, where's the power on button? Power. There you go. Sorry, you have to, and then one thing I also want to point out too is you kind of have to aim, this controller isn't the best in the world, so you kind of have to aim it directly at this thing. I think it's this side here, so I want to kind of put that face down. But anyway, that's what it looks like when it first comes on. There's all different settings. There's 100% power, which again, you have to aim it directly at the thing. That's 100, and then it goes, there's a 50, and 25. And actually, if you hit 25, you can also turn the brightness down. It's got a plus and minus. It even goes lower than that. As you can see, it goes pretty dim. So if you want to have it on at night, all night long, you could turn it on the lowest setting. It also has a bunch of different modes, which let me turn the brightness on like 50. So if you hit mode, it does like a flash. There's a bunch of different modes you can use. It's kind of like I don't think I'll ever use any of these things unless you're, trying to give somebody a seizure. It's kind of crazy. But for under cabinet lighting, I mean, the strobe's kind of cool, the slow on and off, but also you can turn the speed up and down on the modes. But I'm just going to use it for underneath my my kitchen cabinet, so I'm probably going to use just the different levels of brightness. But anyway, and if you want to get it back into the light mode, you just hit the green button there and it just turns it on steady. And then you can just turn it off and on. But if you, I do want to point out too, is if you, again, this remote really isn't the greatest. Oh, helps if I'm pressing the right button. If you just hit light, like I said, it'll just come on with the steady light. And if you were, plug it into like a power outlet that has like a switch, if you turn it off and on, it'll just come on at that setting of how you left it. So it does work well for under the cabinet. I like these things a lot. Like, again, I'm not going to use the mode ever. Like, the flashing is just kind of crazy. But for the steady light, this thing looks great underneath cabinets. And I'm going to show you because I'm going to have them installed. And then I'm going to show you a little bit more of the video of how they look in my kitchen. So anyway, I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so this is how it looks after it's been installed underneath my kitchen cabinets. There's the light switch there. I didn't have enough time to really wire them all that great, but I can't see underneath the cabinets anyway. So that's how they look there. I did 3, and you can see it gives you a lot of light, especially in the daytime. Yeah, that's how they are. And this is a product by LE, and it's pretty easy, 5-star rating. They do exactly what you expect them to do. And also I wanted to state that I did receive these at a discount for my unbiased and honest review. And that fact didn't persuade me in either way. That's why I do the videos. That way you can actually see the product in action. And especially at night. This is, like I got to say, this is daytime, so you can still see how much light these things are giving off. So they look even better at night. Yeah, that's my review. Thank you.